Hello everyone, it's Pixel again, and here is my review of The Last Something Sweet to Bite. So, yeah, we're now on Chapter 5, titled Food for Thought. So, first and foremost, disclaimer, I own nothing. Everything belongs to the rightful owners, so please go and support them and be nice, please. And once again, some viewers may find this a bit disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised, please. So yeah, this chapter starts off with Fluttershy and Applejack heading over to Rainbow Dash's house. Well, AJ, she tells Fluttershy if they should go to Rainbow Dash's house or to see if she still might be around the school, but Fluttershy doesn't really know. Since apparently this would be around the time Rainbow Dash would be at soccer practice. So AJ thinks that she might be still at the school. So, but then again, she seems, basically they don't want Rainbow to kick up a fuss, so they decide to meet somewhere else and to see what else they could do. So yeah, Fluttershy suggests that Applejack says that they'll check the school before they go to see if Rainbow Dash is there, and if not, then they'll go to her house. And that's exactly what they do. So, yeah. Fluttershy and Applejack notice something seem... Basically, they go somewhere... So... yeah, they basically... It's now nighttime, and... at least... yeah, it's probably at that point nighttime, so... Fluttershy... So, yeah, Fluttershy and Applejack, they go and check all the classrooms, but Fluttershy sees someone across the hallway, and I am so sorry, excuse me. And Fluttershy wonders if it's Rainbow Dash, since it seems that they couldn't find her at the school, so... But Applejack might have an idea as to who it actually is, and they both head for the cafeteria. So, yeah, they go to the cafeteria where they break down, they basically bust through the doors and And there's no sign of who they both saw, but they do find the janitor and Granny Smith as well. And Applejack asks her if she's seen anyone come into the cafeteria, somebody who doesn't belong. Sorry about that. But Granny Smith tells them no, that she hasn't seen anyone, and asks if they have someone particular in mind. And Fluttershy tells Granny Smith that they've been looking for Rainbow Dash since apparently Fluttershy and Applejack stayed after school for a while to see if they can find her, but yeah, Granny Smith doesn't manage. She says no, that she hasn't seen Rainbow all day. So Applejack asks her if she and Fluttershy can go into the back of the cafeteria to see if they can find something. And Granny Smith lets them. And yeah, so Fluttershy and Applejack go into the cafeteria kitchens to see if they can find anything that might look suspicious. And it appears that Applejack found something, so she and Fluttershy take a look, and they realize that it's somewhere else in the kitchen. And they realize that someone is in there, and it's revealed to be Sonata. And Fluttershy asks her what is she doing here. And Sonata says that she's not going to tell them anything, and Applejack orders Fluttershy for her to check Sonata's pockets. Sorry about that. To see if she has to see if she has any clues on her. So Fluttershy does, and she actually finds like a little plastic bag of what looks to be of what appears to be candy. And Sonata tries to get it back, but Applejack says that they will if she tells them what she's doing with it. Since Applejack tells her that she isn't supposed to be back here. And someone else... And Sonata says that she is supposed to be, and Granny Smith actually appears and tells Applejack to let her go. But of course, AJ is confused and is saying that she's one of the Dazzlings, and she does eventually let Sonata go. And tells Granny Smith that she tried to take over the school, and Granny Smith actually reveals that she does indeed know that, but she does points out that Sonata is still, that it appears that Sonata is trying to, feed herself as well as the other Dazzlings. And so, yeah, it seems that Granny Smith offered her a job to help Sonata. And Fluttershy apologizes and says that they won't bother Sonata anymore, and yeah. So Granny Smith lets them all off with a warning. Because that, and actually, no, maybe, although I could have been wrong on that last statement, that, because apparently, I think that Sonata was also there for leftovers. And, yeah. She claims that she was just there for the leftovers, and, yeah, so... Yeah, and Sonata she basically takes, like, the little plastic baggie that she had with her, but Applejack asks her what's inside it, and why she would be trying to eat some of the leftovers in the cafeteria and not just what she has in that little baggie. So Sonata doesn't just says that it's none of their business and to just give it back. So yeah, Applejack gives... Fluttershy tells AJ that it doesn't belong to them, but Applejack doesn't know if this would have been... It would be wise to give the bag back to Sonata, and says that they have to take it back to Sunset. And she also gets the feeling that it might have something to do with the candy mare, and Applejack actually looks inside the bag and sees that the candy actually starts to... She sees it move. And surprisingly, the candy jumps out of the bag and onto Applejack's face. Which is, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like a little candy spider, like it's a spider made out of candy. So yeah, this understandably gets them... Basically, Fluttershy ends up running away, but whatever this is, it starts actually to chase Fluttershy and jumps onto her. So yeah, Fluttershy tries to get it off of her, but whatever this creature is, it actually ends up almost... It seems that it's basically trying to suffocate her. to death, and Fluttershy tries with all of her might to get it off, but she ends up drawing blood, and yeah. So, Fluttershy... And Fluttershy tries to get Sonata's help, but Sonata just says that this is what she gets. And, yeah. And Fluttershy actually... And the creature... This little creature starts to... It basically tries to, like, force its way... Like... Well, it's pretty clear what it's trying to do. It's basically... And Granny Smith comes in... and wonders what's going on, since apparently she did... It appears that Sonata... It appears that this happened while Granny Smith had her back turned. And she sees both her granddaughter and her friend, and asks Sonata what she did to them. And Sonata tells her that it's nothing compared to what they're going to do. And she tells Granny Smith that she's sorry, but she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And she actually ends up grabbing a meat cleaver and hits Granny Smith in the back of her head. And that's where Chapter 5 leaves off. Whoo boy, things are certainly getting set into motion now, since we see... So, yeah, it appears that Sonata actually tricked Granny Smith into saying... I get the feeling she just said that she just wanted, she was struggling, basically taking advantage of... I'm sorry about that. Of Granny Smith's kindness, and yeah, it appears that she was planning on putting the candy into... I am so sorry, excuse me. Into the school cafeteria food. So... yeah. Just... yeah, things are starting to escalate quickly with this chapter, because, yeah, like, a lot is happening in this story with, of course, now that the Dazzlings appear to be setting the rest of their plan into motion, there's no telling what is going to happen. So yeah, and I actually admit, it seems that I always got the feeling that Sonata was kind of... but then again, I could be wrong about this. That it seems that when Fluttershy and Applejack find her and they find the little bag of candy that she has with her, it seems that... Of course, this could have been just more of an act on Sonata's part, but I get the feeling that she was maybe a little conflicted about what she was doing. because and it could be that she pushed those feelings aside because, well, because it appears that the Dazzlings, of course, made a deal with the Candy Mare. And, yeah, it seems that... So, yeah, it seems that maybe Sonata is starting... Like, she might be having second thoughts about all this. So, yeah, she could be, but of course, like I said, she could be pushing those feelings aside because, you know, she, like Adagio and Aria, she wants revenge. So, yeah, and also, we actually got to see what the rest of this cursed candy can do. And it appears that it turned into some kind of spider creature, which is, like, very creepy since, but yeah, like, so, yeah, there's no, but yeah. And, what else? Yeah, I think that's it for now. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!